Greetings everyone! Here we have our system demonstration. So una-una makikita ang ating login page. Our password is encrypted like so. So we have 3 rows, admin, supervisor, and user. At meron din kami indicator ko active ba ang user or hindi. So back to the login. So we will first log in as supervisor to demonstrate our process workflow. So what you see now is our dashboard interface, which is adjusting dynamically depending on the data stored in the database. We have the option to sort the data displayed on the dashboard. It can be sorted by customer, month, and year. The print button allows the user to print the current data shown on the dashboard, and we have the option to save as PDF as well. We have switched to the quotation page, which displays all the saved quotations on the database. There are indicators to sort and determine how many quotations there are based on their status. We can also sort by customers, like so. Now we will try to create a quotation. First, we have to select a company. As you can see, there are fields that automatically load data based on the company selected. Let us now fill in the blank fields, otherwise the form will not be submitted. After clicking Next, there is an automatically generated quote ID recorded. We have the option to discard this quotation, but the Submit button is disabled because there are no items selected currently. Let us now try to insert some items. By adding items, the system will automatically calculate the subtotal based on the unit price and quantity. As you can see, the Submit button is now enabled, and upon removing all items, it will disable once again. The summary displays the total amount of the items with added VAT. Upon submitting the quotation, there will be an email sent to the admin indicating the quotation filed for approval. In order to approve the quotation, we will have to log in as admin because the supervisor cannot do so. By locating the quotation with the number 31 quote ID, it is now possible to approve or reject it upon inspection. After the quotation has been either approved or rejected, the supervisor will be notified by email. So we return to the confirmed quotation earlier. It is indicated that it has not been invoiced yet. If a quotation has been invoiced, there will be no Create Invoice button present. If not, then the button shall appear. After creating the invoice, it will redirect us at the invoice page. As you can see, the created invoice has inherited the items, details, and totals from the previous quotation. We have also the ability to edit it. The approval functionality follows the same flow as before. Take note of the date recorded here, and let's go to our dashboard to check our confirmed invoice data. We have one entry recorded that matches with our current criteria, with a total of 1,500,000. Going back to the invoice earlier, we can see that it matches the total on our dashboard. And with that, our process workflow is now complete. So we will now view our records briefly. We have a history log that indicates the action along with corresponding user and date/time. We can see that our previous actions were recorded here. Let's now view the other records. In the records pages, we have the option to add, edit, disable, delete, sort, search, and print the records. Some of these actions are locked by the admin, and thus the supervisor can only view them. Under the Profile tab, there's an Edit Profile function and Change Password function. To change the password, the user will need to input the current password. Otherwise, they will have to contact the admin for help. Now we finally log in as user. And this is what the user homepage looks like. Under Quotations page, there are only records under Adam Pack Company displayed because it is linked to the current user account used. When trying to access the admin or supervisor account via the address bar, it will not redirect. Instead, it logs the user out of the system. This security feature works vice versa. When logged out, the user cannot return to the system without logging in first. The login function determines if the username and password are correct before giving access to the system. As indicated, the inputted texts are case sensitive. After a few failed attempts to log in, the page will be temporarily locked for 2 minutes before unlocking again. And okay, that's it for our system demo. Thanks for watching.